Okay, guys, I'm here today with Alex Humen, huge honor for me. Guys, very special day. Like, Alex is from Ukraine and his whole family is from Ukraine. And I don't know when you are watching this video, but today we're in the middle of the very sad moment, right, Alex? And guys, Alex still came here. He lives in Virginia Beach. He lives in the United States, but all his family is in Ukraine, and he still came here to film with us today, and so we appreciate a lot you being here.
Yeah,
Alex, I have no
thank you so
to...
much for the opportunity, Bernardo. I always been your fan, and I already told you that, right? And a lot of my students fan of yours too, you know, and I'm super happy, super excited to be here, and you know, so do much. A great instructionalist here, okay?
Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, so guys, today Alex is gonna show us here a clock choke that he does from the back attacks. That's very, very cool. And he's attacking the back, the choke is not working, he switched to a clock choke, so make sure to check that out. And also Alex just shot an entire instruction all about chokes. He's one of the most systematic instructors that I ever met. Just by talking with him, like by few minutes, he mentioned the word systematically hundreds of times, like, so I can see like how he builds systems around techniques. So super excited to learn from you.
Thank you.
Let's do it.
Alright guys, so we're gonna start here from the back, okay? So let's say I took Bernardo's back, okay? So first of all, the arm that comes over the shoulder, that always a choking arm. The other one is I need to protect my choking arm. So what I do, the arm that comes under armpit, my hand on my wrist here, okay? And then very important detail here, okay? I turn my knuckle, my thumb into my partner's sternum. That would help me to maintain the back control, okay? So as soon as I get here, I'm gonna pull Bernardo in, okay? And I'm trying to stay close. There is no space between me and him, okay? What I do here, I'm trying to push his head just a little bit to the side to get some space, okay? Now I'm getting my cross collar choke set up, okay? With this hand, the top hand, I go ahead and open his lapel and I slide my thumb in. And then watch this transition. My thumb comes up and my forearm all the way under his chin, okay? Then I'll switch my grips. I'm letting go here. You see it's super tight, okay, and as deep as possible, okay, that's very important. And then I go and switch to this other side collar and I'm pulling down as well, okay? So very common defense from this position when your partner is stacking you, right? So Bernardo just gonna lean back, okay, or trying to stack me back, okay? So what I gonna do? Should we turn around? Because we need to do that. Yep, let's turn around. All right. So as soon as my partner did that, as soon as Bernardo did that, watch what I'm doing, okay? My feet, I go and place under his hamstrings, just like so. And then watch guys, what I do is, I'm not rolling him over my head, I'm rolling over my shoulder, okay? And I'm rolling over the shoulder, so if my choking arm is my right arm, I roll over my right shoulder, okay? So it's gonna look like that. Oh, here, I never lost my grips, okay? So as soon as I get here, I'm gonna make sure that I'm connected to my partner. My rib cage, pretty much to his upper back. Okay, some people like to place the full head on the mat. I don't like to do that. I gotta make sure I'm staying super tight here. And then watch what I'm doing with my bottom leg. That's very important detail. I'm kicking out my bottom leg, which is my left leg, and then I start walking.
Man, that's awesome. One more time. Man, I love it. So no, I really like it because how many times like I'm on someone's back and I have my grips, and it's been really hard to get the choke. So now it's one more option. Instead of going to the choke from the back, we can always switch to the clock choke.
Yep, yeah. And you see that works amazingly. I like this one too. Like, it's very tricky, okay? So we do all the same. So first of all, no space. I don't like where there is some space. So my arm over his shoulder, another one here, seat belt. Remember, my knuckle to his sternum. Bernardo, do you feel that?
Yes.
Like I'm like a good backpack, heavy backpack here, okay? Then I'm open space here. Then watch, pulling his gi down, pulling his lapel down. My thumb comes in. You see this transition? 1, 2, and I slide my arm all the way up. Okay, then I go ahead and switch to the other side lapel and pulling down as well, okay? Then we're gonna turn around. Let's turn around real quick. Yeah. So as soon as I get here, Bernardo leans back and stacks me, right? So watch this transition. My feet under his hamstrings, right? And then I'm gonna roll him over my shoulder, not over my head, okay? That's not possible, okay? So I'm just kick him over, and I got here. You see the connection here? I'm trying to stay super heavy. okay, my rib cage, okay, and at the part of my chest here on his upper back. Watch my bottom leg. I'm kicking over, and then I start walking.
Man, that's incredible, Alex. Alex, there was another thing that you did as well that caught my attention. Like, you set up when you set up the seat belt, you don't do like this. You go like vertical with this hand. Why do you do that?
I don't know. I feel like it's way more stronger, right? Like when I do this, like feel the connection here, right?
There's more pressure.
Yeah, and then I can apply a little bit more pressure on your sternum, which makes you more uncomfortable too, right? And then, like I said, like I'm trying to pull in, and if you feel it, like I'm trying to attach my chest to your back as much as possible. And like I said, I don't like space. I like the pressure. You know what I mean? So I like when everything's super tight. Okay, so I'm here and then pulling in. You feel that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then also, like I said, I like to use my head and just pushing you on the side of your head and make you uncomfortable. Also, it gives me the space to enter my forearm under your chin, right?
Got it.
So I'm here, once again, open, pulling, and then this transition. You see, another thing, like it's easy for me to get my thumb in now and slide my arm all the way up. You see that?
Yeah.
It's right there. Boom. And then I go ahead.
It's almost like you were hiding your thumb.
Yes.
And then when they see your thumbs right there.
Is already, my
incredible.
forearm is under your chin, right?
No, I love
And then
it.
I go here. Okay, should we do the choke again? Yeah, so like if you're gonna turn around, turn up. We don't want to hit that wall.
There you go.
All right, so you go, lean back. Very common situation, right? Very common.
Yeah,
even if you're pulling on my arm, I don't care, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna use my legs, my feet, knock you to the side, and then come here. You're holding my arm, or my hand.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. The most important, I'm staying tight. You feel that?
Yeah.
Like I'm staying as close as possible.
Yeah, man, that's incredible. Yeah, so the way I'm interpreting this position is almost like if I control your wrist from the back attack, I can bother your choke. But this doesn't bother the clock choke.
Yep.
So once you switch to the clock choke, what I was doing is useless pretty much.
Yeah. When you're trying to, like, as soon as I made the connection to your gi, pretty much you're done, you know what I mean? Especially these hands, you know, the strong hands, you could feel it, right?
No, I can feel it. No, that was amazing, Alex. And guys, Alex just shot an entire instruction all about chokes with gi. And he's a specialist on chokes with gi, and he has this way of systematizing how he teaches, which is very unique. So make sure to check that out. It's going to be at bjjfanatics.com, and maybe by the time you're watching, it's already there. And Alex, once again, thanks so much for being here. Like, I really feel like it's one of the biggest thanks that I'm doing, because I can see how tough it might be this time for you with all your family in Ukraine. And you were super professional to come here and do what you had to do.
Yeah.
So that means a lot to us.
I'm doing this for my country, you know, and I hope for some support for BJJ community as well.
Yeah.
You know, because we are super strong and we are the best, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it, Alex. Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.